What's going on, guys? It's your boy Chris coming at you with another great episode of Blunt Talks. Today we're going to talk about the misconceptions of high THC levels in cannabis flower. Now, the industry wants people to believe that the higher the THC level is, the better that your high is going to be, and in turn, you're going to pay higher prices for their products. When in reality, and this is a proven fact, and this is not just my opinion, it is my opinion, but it is also a proven fact because I've did a ton of research on this. THC levels don't matter when it comes to the high you get when you smoke cannabis. People go to the dispensary, they look at the board, they look at the menu, and they go right down to the highest THC level that they have, and automatically that's the flower that they want. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, man. I used to do this too. I was just like that. That's what I would do. Even if before it was legal, and I would get something from my boy or my dealer, and he would tell me what strain it was, and the first thing I would do was go on Leafly and look it up. And, oh man, it's 18%. You know what I'm saying? So right away I would think that because I had a product that had a higher THC level, that I was going to get higher. Now, it took me a decent amount of time to start realizing that that doesn't matter, and it really I had to start doing my own research to figure it out, and that's what I did. And then I just started buying anything. I would go to the dispensary, I won't look at the board, and I'll just pick out whatever. And sometimes I'll grab something that has 15. I even grabbed a strain one time that had 9% THC. And I swear to God, it got me just as high as any other strain that I've smoked. Now, I'm going to break this down for you guys because maybe a lot of people don't realize that THC, of course, that is the main cannabinoid in cannabis that produces the high, but there is a lot of other factors at play when we're talking about the way cannabis works on your receptors to get you high. Now, I talk about this all the time in my other videos. I talk about the entourage effect. I talk about making sure that your terpenes and cannabinoids are all mixed together, because that's what produces your high. It's the entourage effect. And the entourage effect is every single cannabinoid and terpene and everything that's in the plant material, when it's all mixed together in your body, it produces the high. The high that you get, that's what produces it. So if you just took THC, you're definitely not going to get the same high that you would get if you smoked flower. You know what I'm saying? Because when you take distillate or something like that has just THC in it, you'll realize that you'll feel something, but it's not going to be the same feeling that you get when you smoke flower. For people to go to the dispensary and see something that's like 26% and not buy it, I mean, it was really hard for me to break out of this pattern. It took me a while, like I said, but eventually, like I said, I just go to the dispensary and I just start picking shit out. I don't bother with the THC levels because I'm telling you, that shit does not matter. Another thing that I want to talk about is sometimes the THC levels that you're seeing on your products could be manipulated. I'm not saying that they are, but they definitely could be, and I know that they have been known to be manipulated. Now, I don't know about in New Jersey or what other state that you're in, but I know for a fact that in New Jersey and mostly everywhere else, THC testing is not really regulated yet. It's still new, you know what I'm saying? So it's like everything's new, like these labs are just opening, so it could be manipulated. I mean, nothing is regulated yet, so basically people can do whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? They can do whatever they want to their bud before they send it out to the lab. You know what I'm saying? To get the THC levels. And a lot of people, you would think they take their best buds from the best part of the plant. There are certain parts of the plant where THC is higher. Like you can have a bud from the top part of a plant, and that might be a 23-24% bud, and then you can get a bud from the bottom part of the plant, and that could be 14 to 13%. So one plant can produce a very variety of different THC levels, and this is a fact. If you go to the dispensary now, if you notice, they have usually different options for the same strain. So say they have blueberry kush, right? but they'll have blueberry kush littles, which is the small buds, and that might be like a 23%. But then you'll get blueberry kush regular buds, bigger buds, and then that might be 21%. And then you'll get blueberry kush trim, and that might be like 14%. So you can have 3 different jars of the same strain that came from the same batch that has all different THC levels, because like I said, one plant can vary from where you pick the buds, whether the THC level is going to be high or low. You know, some people say that the buds that are on the top that get the direct sun or the direct light have higher trichomes and higher THC levels. But like I said, I mean, I never really grew weed. I don't know too much about cultivating weed. I'm not a botanist, nothing like that. I'm just telling you what I know from my experience and what I've learned, from my research for this video. So I'm telling you guys, THC levels don't matter. You can't always trust what you see on these jars. Some of these places, they could be taking buds, like I said, from the best part of the plant that they know has the highest THC percentage, and they could dip it in keef. They can dip it in concentrate. You don't know what these people are doing to manipulate the levels. I mean, it could happen. I'm not saying like to go like crazy and like don't trust, but it could be manipulated. And at the end of the day, I'm just trying to tell you guys that it does not matter. Now, you can do your own research and figure this out on your own, but the best way to really figure it out is to just get some low THC shit. Just go to the dispensary and get the lowest one you can find, smoke it, and see if it gets you high the same. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I did. And once I realized that the high THC levels really don't matter, that's when I started just not giving an F and just started, like I said, like you could be missing out on a lot of good strains by only focusing on the high THC levels. And they say like the higher THC levels is better for medical patients. It actually is the same. Like even for medical patients, it's all. I did research on this. Like there's actual labs that like did studies like on people to see if like high THC levels matter, and they said that they found their studies to be that higher THC percentages with medical patients and recreational patients did not matter. That people that smoked low THC opposed to high THC on both categories, both got the same effect. Now, I've had strains that were like close to 30%, and I'm thinking like, damn, bro, like this shit's gonna get me blitzed. Like I'm just gonna be fucking couch locked off of this. And I'll smoke it, and like I'm not saying that I didn't get high, but it's never like what I expect from the high THC strains. It's never what I expect. Like, I mean, if you're looking at a jar that says 31% or close to 30%, like right away you're gonna think this shit's gonna get me fucked up. But it just never works out like that. Because like I said, the THC doesn't matter. It's not just about the THC. It's about everything. All the cannabinoids in the flower, how it binds to your cannabinoid receptors. There's a lot of stuff at play when you're dealing with that. So I just wanted to do a little research in this video about how THC levels really don't matter, and to broaden your spectrum when it comes to cannabis. Next time you go to the dispensary, just pick out whatever, man. Stop focusing on the fucking 25, 26% stuff. Listen to me. I'm giving you guys good advice. I hope this video was helpful. Yo, subscribe to my channel. Like this video. Leave some comments. If you got a question or an idea for a video, I'll be happy to help you guys. Have a great day. Peace out, guys.